Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Micheline. I focus on fashion and style. If you love fashion and a good study moment, because we know that fashion starts with different things, then I'm your girl. Click the subscribe button and turn your bell on for any updates. You guys, it's 2026. Happy New Year. I hope you had a beautiful celebration. Now, because we are into the new year, it's time to talk about the trend. Today's video is about the trend. Fashion trend 2026. I only focused on the Pinterest trend. I've been seeing it all over and I was like, what's about this Pinterest fashion trend 2026? So all my research, all the information I'm about to give you came from Pinterest. So if this is something you're happy to watch, stick around and let's get right into it. Class is in session, you guys, so I hope you don't mind that I read through my notes. So according to Pinterest, the very first fashion prediction of 2026 will be glamourity. I was like, what is glamourity? So apparently it's a trend that blends, I'm going to read, the 80s power dressing. As Pinterest puts it, the decade of decadence is back. So with bold silhouette, bold fabric, people will indulge in the maximalist fashion with an edge of sleekness. You are going to see people just embracing that maximalist fashion. I'm happy because when I read maximalist fashion, in my mind I was picturing bold colors, but no. The pictures that I saw were mostly bold fabric, padded shoulders, everything is accentuated. It made me think of the Sapology, the Congolese fashion. If you don't know anything about Sapology, please Google it. So please be ready to see these things. I appreciate that. I'm not a maximalist girl. I really tend to shy away from that because of all those bold colors. I really get scared of it, but this one I can put it off. If I'm only going to embrace chunky bracelets, chunky necklaces, chunky earrings, padded shoulders and things of that nature, I think I'm okay. My understanding of glamourity is the exaggeration of your accessories. These are the things that bring your fashion out, and from my research, I saw a lot of bold accessories. You are also going to see fun on necks, which I'm loving because I just purchased this Zara jacket and the neck was really what got me. I was like, oh yes. So yeah, this will be the example of things that we'll be seeing. Be ready to see the glamourity fashion. How would you pronounce it? I'm excited about this trend because it exudes confidence. We are owning our space. We are owning our personality. We come as we are. That's it. That's that. So yes, I'm happy to see it. All over the town, or at least the internet town. This other trend that I thought was interesting, at least by the name, was the poet core. I have never heard of it. Have you? What is the poet core? So here it says that the poet core is actually a trend that brings your smart girl out. As Peter says, it's a be ready to be in your MFA era, master of fine art. Basically, it's a trend that brings that the literary vibe out of you. With oversized turtlenecks, blazers, you know, the vintage blazers to be precise, and the big satchels. You are going to see this a lot. Honestly though, I feel like we've been doing this already, but I guess, you know, they say it's going to be a trend, so it is. If you are a girl, I want to say if you are a working office girl, then you do this already. Because most of the time we need those big bags, we need the satchels to be able to carry our computers and things of that nature. And the vintage blazer, when I hear vintage blazer, I hear Hans Tooth. I see the Congolese people standing in the streets with those blazers, Hans Tooth blazers or dark brown blazers. But according to Pinterest, this is what Gen Zs and millennials will be wearing. We are going to tap into our main character energy with this trend. Can I also add glasses in the midst? Because to me, if you are thinking about the literary vibe, how can you not add glasses into it, right? So personally, I'm going to add it as well. We will be seeing this. I like it because to me, it gives it gives a sexy vibe to it. You know, you are intelligent. I love it. My understanding of this trend will be people being able to tell story through their fashion. If you use fashion as an expressive form, then you get it. So I am happy about it. I'm excited to see what people will do with this vibe. I'm really excited to see if people who are not into it will actually tap into it, if that makes sense. This next trend I'm excited about because it shows me that there's nothing new under the sun. We are talking about the brush. This is something that we've seen our parents used growing up, or even our grandparents, or even if you were, we call it in French majorette, basically like a cheerleader, or if you were a scout girl or a scout boy, then most likely you used a brooch on your hat or your tie. I know we did, my sister and I. So I'm happy that this is a trend. We've been seeing it already for a few years now, like it was easing itself little by little into our fashion styles, but to see it actually to be a trend, it makes me excited. It makes me excited because it's showing how much fun that we are having with fashion. Fashion is all about having fun. And you guys, I appreciate this even more because Pinterest really tackled this as a men's trend. They mentioned men, and that made me happy because I don't think I have actually ever talked about men in my trend videos, so I'm happy about it. But of course, it's just not limited to men. All of us are using it. I'm actually sour that I didn't buy this last time when I was at Zara. The fun thing about it is like it's not just limiting on the clothes. You'll be seeing this on men's ties, hats like I mentioned, even socks. I mean anything of that nature. Accessories are going to be taken care of. So I am really happy about this trend. I cannot wait to see it. And this is another way of elevating your look, right? You can wear something neutral, very basic, and add some brooches, and bam, and the outfit is already elevated. So yes, I am happy about it. I think it will be fun. Try it out. Pinterest says since stocking will be a big trend for 2026, which I'm not understanding why is it a trend even, because we've been doing this for a while now. Since stocking is nothing but layering, but they are saying that Gen Zs and millennials will be actually making a melange of body oil and their own perfume to create something unique, something that represents them as who they are. So yeah, I'm only reporting, but again, to me, I feel like it shouldn't be a trend because many people, not just Gen Zs and millennials, have been layering their scents. Now, if you're not a girl who does it, maybe this is your opportunity to do it. Perhaps what they mean is that people will no longer limit themselves to the popular perfume that we know. Sometimes when you go to a party or even a restaurant, almost everyone smells alike because we all want to use that one popular perfume that everybody loves. But with the scent stocking, people will mix body oils and perfume to create a more tailored scent. To me, it's beautiful because it makes it more unique. It taps into our creativity and our true selves. At least we won't be out here smelling all alike. What do you guys think about this trend? Is it original? Should it even be a trend? I'm excited about this next trend because it shows me how far we have come as humans. It's just beautiful to see. And I'm talking about the Afro-Hemian decor. Now this is not about fashion, this is about your home decor, which also goes along with fashion, because if you are a fashion person, you want to express yourself into the decor of your home, right? It shows who you are, just as fashion does, right? According to Pinterest, the Afro chic decor and the African boho living is trending on their website. Who would have thought? But again, I'm not that surprised because we've been seeing how the Lagos Fashion Week is taking over. We also saw the Senegal Fashion Week, Dakar to be more precise. So it shows you that we are evolving as human, and for people, especially the Western culture, to actually embrace this African and Bohemian culture, it's beautiful. And when I say Bohemian, I'm not talking about the Chloe aesthetic, because we know. But I'm talking about the rich African texture and all this beautiful art to be embraced and to be liked and to be actually appreciated. It makes me happy. So I'm excited about this trend. I'm just happy that Pinterest is predicting this this trend. They say that the year will actually usher in the mixture of the Bohemian and the African style. If you are a girl who loves to express herself into the culture, into the art, maybe you should tap into it. Maybe you might find something that you like, you know, whether it's like the home decor or just like the sculpture, the art, any of those things will be beautiful to tap into. I'm just really, really happy about it because we came a long way as people, we came a long way as a culture. So it's nice to see that our culture African culture in general is actually being appreciated. So this is something I'm really looking forward to seeing. Another trend that Pinterest predicts to take over 2026 will be called blue. I'm excited because I love anything pastel for spring, and it says that you are going to be seeing the glacier aesthetic. The glacier aesthetic is anything that involves cool, natural, serene themes. So you are going to see those type of accessories all over for the people who are willing to embrace it. Not sure if I'm going to embrace anything glacier aesthetic in terms of accessories, but when it comes to clothes, I am. Because we are talking about color, I also want to add the color white. We know that white is Patton's color of the year. Cloud Dancer is the name of the color, which is also a beautiful color for spring. White, frankly though, it's a color for any season, but I wanted to add it because we are talking about the cool blue. Are you going to try it? Are you ready to see khaki coded? This is per Pinterest. Khaki coded, honestly, I'm not sure why it's a trend, because I thought we've been doing it already. It's nothing but khaki, literally khaki. So think of safari, think of tan Bermuda shorts, the vest with pockets in the front. All that vibe is going to be all over. All the fashion girls are going to embrace it, at least the majority of them. According to Pinterest, the trend is inspired by the wonders of the world. Honestly, I feel like they just want to claim it as a trend because, again, we've been doing it already. So to me, if you want to try it, or if you are curious about trends, this would be a way to actually try it. Some of us have been wearing it already, so I don't even know. I know at this point I'm repeating myself, but I don't know why it's a trend. Again, maybe because they just want to claim it, but you are going to see khaki all over. I'm curious to see what khaki coded is really going to bring us in the year of 2026. These trends are just something, aren't they? I'm closing the video with this last trend, less and more less, the doily trend. I just chose to focus on these trends because I thought they were more interesting. So apparently, we will see a lot of crochet for the year of 2026. Designers like Ralph Lauren, Jacquemus, and of course Chloe showed a few apparels that represented the doily dressing. I was like, what is the doily dressing? Honestly, that was a new vocabulary because I had never even known. I didn't know what dolly was. I know in French crochet. But this is something that we are going to see a lot. I love it because it's going into the same family as lace. To me, it's whimsical. It shows that femininity. It shows that softness side of people. So I am excited to see it. Think of beautiful gowns or just beautiful dress, crochet dress, but more sophisticated and elevated. And Pinterest says that it's going to be even on your bomber jacket. Your bomber jacket will have a dolly or crochet collar, even your baseball cap. I mean, anything actually. Anything will have a touch of dolly on it. Dolly dressing. I'm just very curious. It's different, and I have to say that this year I'm excited about the trend because it's a bit different from the trends that we see every year. To see the dolly trend and incorporate it into our daily style will be very interesting. I am so curious to see people's take on it. What is your take on this? Are you curious? Do you want to see any dolly dressing or the trend all over or not? I am curious. I have never heard of it before. I don't even know if I've seen it before. Maybe I have, but I've never paid attention because I didn't know it was actually a trend. But we are going to see it. So I want to know, what are your thoughts? Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more similar content. And please also share with another fashion lover. As always, stay safe and I'll see you next time. Bye.